Star Wars. Echoes of the Galactic Exodus. A Star Wars short story written by Tailwaves. Chapter 1. A World in Turmoil. In the heart of the galaxy, on the vibrant planet of Nova Prime, the peace that had reigned for centuries was shattered by the rise of a tyrannical regime known as the Dominion. Led by the ruthless warlord, General Vorak, the Dominion sought to conquer and subjugate all who opposed them, spreading fear and oppression throughout the galaxy. Amidst the chaos, a group of unlikely heroes emerged. Jax, a skilled pilot with a troubled past, Maya, a brilliant engineer with a knack for invention, and Kyle, a fearless warrior with a mysterious connection to the Force. Together, they formed a resistance movement determined to overthrow the Dominion and restore freedom to the galaxy. Chapter 2. The Gathering Storm. As the Dominion tightened its grip on Nova Prime, Jax, Maya, and Kyle embarked on a daring mission to rescue captured prisoners from a Dominion labor camp. With their skills and determination, they infiltrated the camp under the cover of darkness, evading patrols and overcoming obstacles with cunning and resourcefulness. But as they freed the prisoners and made their escape, they discovered a disturbing truth. The Dominion was using enslaved alien races to fuel their war machine, exploiting their labor and resources for their own gain. Horrified by the injustice they witnessed, Jax, Maya, and Kyle vowed to fight even harder to bring an end to the Dominion's reign of terror. Chapter 3. The Power Within. As Jax, Maya, and Kyle continued their fight against the Dominion, they began to unlock the true potential within themselves. Jax discovered an innate talent for piloting starships, while Maya's engineering skills proved invaluable in constructing weapons and technology to aid their cause. And Kyle, drawing upon his connection to the Force, honed his abilities as a Jedi, learning to wield his powers with precision and control. Together, they became a formidable force against the Dominion, striking from the shadows and inspiring hope in the hearts of those who dared to resist. But as their powers grew, so too did the dangers they faced, as the Dominion unleashed their deadliest weapons and most ruthless agents to crush the rebellion once and for all. Chapter 4. Shadows of Betrayal. In the midst of their fight against the Dominion, Jax, Maya, and Kale encountered a charismatic smuggler named Rhea, whose motives were shrouded in mystery. Though wary of her at first, they soon found themselves drawn to her charm and cunning, and they welcomed her into their ranks as a valuable ally. But as they delved deeper into Rhea's past, they discovered that she harbored a dark secret. She had once been a loyal servant of the Dominion, serving as a spy and assassin in their ranks. Shocked and betrayed by her deception, Jax, Maya, and Kyle were forced to confront the harsh realities of war and the sacrifices they would need to make to achieve victory. Chapter 5. The Battle for Freedom. With the truth of Rhea's past laid bare, Jax, Maya, and Kyle faced a difficult choice: whether to trust her and continue fighting alongside her, or to cast her out and risk losing a valuable ally in their struggle against the Dominion. Despite their misgivings, they ultimately chose to give Rhea a chance to prove her loyalty, knowing that they would need all the help they could get in the battles to come. As the Dominion launched a massive assault on Nova Prime, Jax, Maya, Kyle, and Rhea led the resistance in a desperate defense of their homeworld. Starfighters clashed in the skies above, while ground forces battled fiercely on the streets below, their weapons flashing and explosions lighting up the night. In the heat of battle, Jax and Maya found themselves separated from their allies, forced to fend for themselves against overwhelming odds. With courage and determination, they fought side by side, pushing back against the Dominion forces with all their strength and skill. Chapter 6. A New Alliance. As the battle raged on, Jax and Maya encountered unlikely allies in the form of a group of freedom fighters from the planet Andromeda. Led by the charismatic rebel leader, Captain Eric, they shared a common goal: to overthrow the Dominion and restore peace to the galaxy. With the combined forces of the Nova Prime Resistance and the Andromeda Freedom Fighters, Jax and Maya launched a daring counterattack against the Dominion's stronghold, striking at their heart and dealing a crippling blow to their forces. Amidst the chaos of battle, alliances were forged and bonds of friendship were strengthened, as they fought together as one against their common enemy. But as victory seemed within their grasp, a new threat emerged from the shadows, threatening to undo all they had fought for. The Dominion's leader, General Vorak, unleashed his most powerful weapon yet, a massive battle station capable of destroying entire planets with a single shot. Chapter 7: The Final Stand. As the Dominion's superweapon loomed ominously in the sky above, Jax, Maya, Kyle, Rhea, Captain Eric, and their allies launched a desperate assault to destroy it before it could unleash its devastating power. Starfighters streaked through the skies, evading enemy fire and dodging deadly obstacles as they raced towards their target. On the ground, elite strike teams infiltrated the Dominion's base, fighting tooth and nail to disable the superweapon's defenses and plant explosives at its vulnerable core. With every passing moment, the fate of the galaxy hung in the balance, as Jax and his comrades risked everything to save their homeworld and all those who called it home. In the heart of the battle, Jax confronted General Vorak in a fierce duel of wills and blades, their lightsabers clashing amidst the chaos of the battlefield. With the power of the Force coursing through him, Jax fought with all his strength and skill, determined to bring an end to Vorak's reign of terror once and for all. As the battle reached its climax, Jax unleashed a powerful blast of energy that shattered Vorak's defenses and left him vulnerable to a final decisive blow. With a single stroke of his lightsaber, Jax struck down the tyrant, ending his reign of terror and freeing the galaxy from his oppressive rule. Chapter 8: The Dawn of a New Era. With the defeat of General Vorak and the destruction of the Dominion's superweapon, peace was restored to Nova Prime and the galaxy at large. Jax, Maya, Kale, Rhea, Captain Eric, and their allies were hailed as heroes, their names celebrated across the stars for their bravery and sacrifice in the face of overwhelming odds. But even as they celebrated their hard-won victory, they knew that their journey was far from over. The galaxy was still reeling from the devastation wrought by the Dominion's war machine, and it would take time and effort to rebuild what had been lost. With their newfound allies at their side, Jax and his comrades set out to help rebuild Nova Prime and aid other worlds affected by the war. Drawing upon their skills and resources, they worked tirelessly to bring hope and prosperity to those in need, knowing that the fight for freedom was far from over. And as they looked out upon the stars from the ruins of the Dominion stronghold, they knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, bound by the bonds of friendship and the eternal light of the Force. For theirs was a legacy written in the stars, a legacy that would endure for generations to come.